The protest. The morning began with careful optimism. Lena packed water bottles and snacks into a canvas bag, double-checking the sign she'd painted the night before. Justice is a verb, it read in neat blue letters. She kissed her mother's cheek before leaving. "Stay safe," her mother said, the words heavy with history. "I will," Lena promised, believing it. Across town, her older brother Daniel adjusted his uniform in the bathroom mirror. He had barely slept. Protests meant long shifts, shouted insults his eyes, watching for mistakes that could follow him home. Their father had called the night before. "You both be careful," he'd said, voice strained, as if he could already sense the collision coming. Lena arrived at the park just before noon. The crowd was larger than she'd expected, families, students, elders holding signs with trembling hands. Music played from someone's speaker. The mood was determined, hopeful. Daniel stood 3 blocks away with his unit, helmet tucked under his arm. The briefing emphasized restraint. "De-escalation," the commander repeated. Daniel clung to the word like a talisman. He believed in it. He had to... When the march began, Lena felt the energy rise through her chest. Strangers smiled at one another. Chants rolled like waves. She thought of Daniel, hoped he was somewhere quiet, somewhere not here. By mid-afternoon, the temperature climbed. So did tension. A bottle shattered near the front. No one knew who threw it. Shouts followed. The chant fractured into arguments. Lena felt a ripple of unease. Daniel heard it over the radio. His unit was ordered closer. Helmets on. Shields up. "Stay tight," someone barked. The line formed fast. Too fast. Lena found herself pushed toward the side street as the crowd compressed. She lifted her sign higher, trying to signal peace, but it disappeared in the crush. Someone screamed. A flashbang went off. The sound tore through the air, splitting the afternoon in two. Panic surged. People ran. Others fell. Daniel's heart pounded as orders blurred together. He saw movement, not faces. Threw his arm up as something flew past his shoulder. Smoke burned his eyes. "Hold the line!" Someone shouted. Lena tripped. Hands grabbed at her backpack, yanking her backward. She hit the pavement hard, breath knocked out of her. Her sin skittered away, snapped in half. She tried to stand and couldn't. Boots thundered around her. She covered her head, coughing, crying out that she was hurt, that she wasn't a threat. Daniel saw her then. Not immediately. At first, she was just a familiar-shaped dark hair, green jacket. Then she turned her face. "Lena?" he breathed, too softly to be heard. She looked up, eyes wide with fear and recognition colliding. "Daniel," she gasped. For one suspended second, the world narrowed to the space between them. Then a protester slammed into Daniel's side, knocking him off balance. His shield slipped. A rock struck someone behind him. Shouting surged again. Daniel moved on instinct. He grabbed Lena's arm, hauling her up, pulling her toward the line, toward supposed safety. Someone screamed that he was arresting her. Someone else screamed that he was hurting her. Daniel didn't know which voice was his. He shoved Lena behind the line, into the hands of a medic. She stumbled, coughing, clutching her bruised ribs. "Sit," the medic ordered. Lena watched Daniel retreat, swallowed by helmets and chaos. The protest ended in sirens and headlines. That night, their family gathered in the living room, the television murmuring footage on repeat. A reporter spoke of unfortunate escalation. A Chiron-red peaceful protest turns violent. Lena sat curled on the couch, ice pack pressed to her side. Her mother hovered, furious and shaken. Their father paced. Daniel arrived late, uniform rumpled, eyes hollow. No one spoke at first. "You hurt her," their mother said finally, voice sharp. "I saved her," Daniel snapped, then stopped, horror crossing his face. "I mean, you were part of it?" Lena said quietly. "Even if you didn't mean to be." Daniel looked at her. "I was trying to keep people safe." "So was I," she replied. Silence stretched between them, heavy with everything unsaid. In the weeks that followed, the divide widened. Lena attended meetings, shared her story, spoke about police violence and crowd control. Her bruises faded, but the fear lingered. Daniel was put on administrative leave pending review. Online, his name appeared in comment threads. "All cops are the same," some said. Traitor, others spat when they recognized him in public. At family dinners, conversation stayed shallow. Whether work anything but that day. One evening, months later, Daniel knocked on Lena's door. "I don't know how to talk about this," he said. "Then don't explain," she replied. "Just listen." He did. She told him about the panic, the helplessness, the moment she thought she might die on the street she'd grown up walking. He told her about the fear of losing control, of making one wrong move that would haunt him forever. Neither changed the other's beliefs, but something soft. They began to understand that standing on opposite sides of a line didn't mean standing against each other as people. The protest had changed them. It exposed fractures in the city, in their family, in the stories they told themselves about justice and safety. The conflict didn't end that day, but for one family, it became personal, unavoidable, and ongoing. And in the uneasy space between uniforms and signs, they learned that love, like justice, was complicated and demanded more than choosing a side.